Hi, YouTube. Hope you're doing good. I am doing okay. I shared in my community and on Facebook part 1 and part 2 of what is called the Khazarian Mafia, the God Eaters. And that it has the progression of these dark Kabbalists, and it's so info packed. Everybody should take a look at it, I think, and then to really have a deep understanding of religions, their beginning, and everything. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, give me a minute here. I'm gonna take a peek. I got a message that um not I'm not ignoring you. I really don't have much to report on, or you know. Yeah. Um, just give me one moment, and I told somebody about those God eaters. They think they might know a few of them. Ha ha ha. I asked how they're doing, crying inside today. Yeah, I feel similar to that. Big time. I do that often. And sometimes you don't even have any tears anymore, but they're in there. You still feel the sorrow. It's just that you have no release for it. It's like a vacant spot that you can't fix. I can imagine it might be similar to not having any faith, or living in fear of some sort, something in your life that you really can't remedy, or like a chronic illness, or like if you have your leg cut off. There's just certain things in life that aren't fixable, you know. So yeah. Oh, I know you can hear the ding from it. Yes, God eaters feed on the Most High God for all they can get, and then because they are damned, they abandon Him. That's very true. Now, stop. Oh no. Yeah, for real. Um, I guess they didn't catch the part I was making a video. I could just shut them down completely, but nah, this is somebody that has chronic illness, and more than one, and has been in bad places. I'm not gonna just, like, I might though. I might be forced to, like, shut it down for a little bit, you know. I wanted to say, for people that have struggled, or you're struggling with things that are of a sinful nature, and you overcome them, I'm proud of you, even working on them and taking steps forward to, excuse me a minute. Yeah. Taking steps forward to remedy that in your life. Even thinking about remedying it gives you the sense, unless Satan gets back in at you, but if you have the sense that there's something that you need to work on, you've begun your battle. You've already injured Satan on that note. The only way you can get to him by battling back is by not doing what he would want you to do. And that's the only way we can actually one-on-one battle that entity, is by not appeasing him and appeasing our Father, So it was funny, all the kitties were a little goofy. I had one that I do love, Bunches, and she's jumped up on my bed a few times, and that's like an absolute no-no. And so I asked, who's the good one? Because then the mom tried it after that. So I asked him, who's the best one? The little black one comes out from underneath the chair and looks at me, and he's right. He's one that has never tried to crawl up my leg. He doesn't crawl on my bed. He does everything I ask him to do. So yeah, he actually is a really nice little kitty. And it was just funny. I go like this. They're all looking at me. I go, who's gooder? I said to them. They all look at each other. He comes out from underneath a chair, Like, yeah, little smarty pants. So, yeah, it's hard to talk to people when they're injured and depressed. It's really hard to get through to people sometimes through their depression and through the vices that we use to try and alleviate some of the pain we might have been through. Sometimes I don't know, it's really hard to reach people to protect them, Yeah. I could tell somebody, gee, your life would go a lot better if you just didn't do this or that. That's easy for me to say, especially it might be a problem I've never had, But if it is, I totally can relate and I can help people out of stuff, But, so if you're taking steps, you're making movements to battle Satan like that, I'm proud of you. Don't give up. If you stumble, get back up and do it again. He hates that. He'll keep putting stumbling blocks in front of you continuously every day. But yeah, they expect it. That's the only thing we can do. But if you are prepared, yeah, it's makes it easier, and it gives you a sense of pride that you can see that other people, and not pride like, oh, you're prideful like Lucifer and you're going to confront God with your pride. No, I'm making God proud, not trying to appease some demigod. And you know what? Pride was not the word that would describe trying to murder God. That was not pride. It's called murder. The first sin is murder. That's taking that flesh and actually eating it, and what was done. So when people say they're proud or they're proud of their kid or something, it's begun. It's like what would you call, like a faux pas, like a taboo. It's taboo to say that you're proud of yourself or proud of your kid or proud of your friend. Bullshit. It wasn't pride that made this bastard fall. That had nothing to do with it. He's still not proud. Believe that. People might think he is, but I know better. So, just like if you know a scummy liar, or say like a negligent parent, or a brutal person, you know, uh, they're not proud. They can act arrogant. They can act like they're proud of themselves. But you know, between you and them, if you've experienced their low-life ways, then you know they're not proud, even if they say they are. It was not pride that caused any fall, and it wasn't mankind. I heard a wonderful thing from 26,000, or wait, yeah, 26,000 BC. A woman had written on a clay tablet that was covered with gold, and she said, my, or how was that? My eye, or wait, my heart sees you as a human, but my eyes see that you are not a man. Wow. That's some badass, I think it was Jason from Archaics that had read that, or whoever. They're like, she was like not, she was really mad at whoever she was writing that about. She had been betrayed. Yeah, I'd say so, you know? Like in my heart, I see you as human, but my eyes see that you are not a man. That's some radical language right there, you know? For to be written that long ago, you know? Supposedly. Yeah, I did get a little distracted, but like I say, I wasn't really, didn't really have a set something I was going to talk on, only that it's important for people to understand who the Khazarians are, how they spread out, where they went, who's affiliated with them, and their tactics that they've been using from day one up until now. If you take a few hours out of your life to get this information into you from this part 1 and 2, this is all the stuff I've been talking about all together, you know, pretty much, with those bloodlines and what they actually do and the purpose of the witchcraft to begin with, and brainwashing that people are under, you know, not acting themselves. So that really, that is something I've been dealing with a couple people in my life. I think they're fully aware of what they're doing. I can't prove that, But when I get sick enough of something, well, the hammer's going to fall, and then there you go. That's what's going to happen. Guess what hammer is? A rock hammer. Oops. See that? That's specially made for those black rocks. It actually is a rock splitting hammer. So I got my hammer ready. I got a claw hammer too, but no, actually a ball peen. No, just kidding. Reminds me of that song, Maxwell's Silver Hammer. That's a good song. So I hope you take the time to listen to them. The information put together is just the way it should be. I checked it out just for that reason, and gives people a really deep understanding on what we're battling. A lot of people don't understand the depth of the witchcraft in the world, and the people that participate, maybe even unknowingly, or they sort of know it, but they don't really get it. Like, yeah, they know they're doing something like maybe not too spectacular or doing nothing at all, and I'm sure it's got to have a spot on your heart that's telling you different, like you're complying with stuff that goes against your nature, makes you a participant, unfortunately. So, it is true, too. I say ignorance isn't bliss, it's a decision to remain stupid. So, whoever said that ignorance is bliss probably had the mind of a gnat, or a fruit fly. One purpose: have fun for 3 days, try and make some eggs for your dark overload, or overlord, and then poof, it's all over for you. That's what ignorance gets people. The life of a fly, if you're lucky. That's what complying gets you. But please take the witchcraft serious, like I've tried to say. In all seriousness, how the dark force can get in even while you're eating your meals. If you're not aware of what's going on with plant life and animal life and the actual crafts that are used on this planet towards people, I don't know. Even this Mafia God Eaters doesn't really go into that, but that is a part of it too. Hey now. What we consume. What if, okay, just look at it this way. This is an easy way to think of it. What if there was something in peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that would make you take the life essence from your child every time you ate this sandwich, every time you prepared one and sat down and ate it or whatever, you were actually taking part of your child's soul with every bite. Would that change your mind on anything that you put in your mouth? And what if you were actually taking your own life force, or that of God's, or that of other people, and didn't actually realize what you were doing while you were doing it, That's why I stress it's to be thankful for your food, and be mindful of it, It'll come to you, I'm sure. Well, I'm going to get this uploaded. I did get a little distracted, and I do think somebody actually needs me. So I'm going to attend to that. And I hope you need me too. I need you. I love you all. Like I say, if you're doing better today, even if you got a little mad at me, get over it. I love you. You'll be okay. Just keep doing what you know to be the right thing. And let's not make excuses for any of this. Let's keep learning and sharing. And that's the way we overcome all this stuff together. So unless we're not together, then, hey, I'm good on my own. But I just would like other people to be good too. Like, not just good enough, but absolutely excellent is what we're striving for. Like, eminent status, not just a court jester that's barely allowed in the kingdom, So, okay, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Have a good night or day wherever you're at.